All right, so we're diving deep today into
Boy.
crypto land, specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum. And, well, things could get a little wild.
Oh yeah, buckle up.
Why? Well, because a massive amount of options contracts are about to expire. Think of it like a wave about to crash.
We're talking billions, billions of dollars. $2.3 billion in Bitcoin options and $570 million for Ethereum.
That's a lot of zeros.
It is. And, for folks who maybe aren't super familiar with all the Wall Street jargon, it's worth taking a sec to unpack what these options things actually are.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's break it down. Imagine you're, I don't know, at a basketball game,
Right.
and there's this guy who says, "Hey, want to bet on whether this player makes the next free throw?" But instead of just betting straight up, you can buy the option to bet later. So you're not betting yet, but you're paying for the right to decide later, before the game ends, whether you want to take that bet.
Right. So in this scenario, think of Bitcoin or Ethereum as the basketball player. And the options contract is you basically buying the chance to buy or sell the Bitcoin or Ethereum at a certain price before a deadline.
So it's like you're getting a little sneak peek into the future. You get to see how things play out, and then decide if you want to jump in.
And that's where the potential for this kind of volatility comes in, right? When those contracts expire, everyone who bought them has to decide, do they buy or sell at that agreed upon price, or do they just walk away?
Right. It's decision time. And when you have billions of dollars on the line, those decisions can send shockwaves through the market.
For sure. Especially when everyone's kind of making that decision at the same time. Imagine a whole bunch of people all rushing to buy or sell Bitcoin at once.
Yeah, it'd be like a stampede.
It's that rush, that sudden surge of buying or selling that can really send the price on a roller coaster.
Hmm.
Even if just a small percentage of those contracts get used, we could see some really wild price swings.
Now, I know one of the things people look at to try and get a feel for where the market might be heading is the put-call ratio. Did I get that right?
You did. The put-call ratio. Yeah, it's basically a way to take the temperature of the market, see how people are feeling about things. Are they optimistic or are they feeling a little nervous?
So how does it work?
Well, it's all about options, right? We were just talking about them. When you buy a call option, you're betting the price will go up. A put option, you're betting it'll go down. The ratio just looks at how many of each type of option are being traded.
So lots of call options means people are feeling good, bullish, expecting prices to climb.
Exactly. And on the flip side, if you see a lot more put options, well, that suggests people are, a little more on the cautious side, bearish, thinking things might take a dip.
Okay, I'm following. So what's the ratio looking like right now for Bitcoin and Ethereum? What's the market vibe?
So right now, Bitcoin's got a ratio of 1.11. That means more people are betting on the price going down.
Not exactly a vote of confidence, huh?
Not exactly. Points to a more bearish sentiment in the market, but it's just a snapshot. Things can change fast.
Sure. What about Ethereum? What's the picture there?
Ethereum's looking a bit brighter, actually. The ratio is at 0.62, which means more people are expecting the price to rise.
Ah, so things are looking a bit more optimistic for Ethereum then.
Yeah, at least at the moment.
Okay. So we've got these expiring contracts, this put-call ratio, giving us a glimpse into people's feelings. There's another term I came across, maximum pain point. What in the world is that?
Ah, the maximum pain point. Well, imagine it like this. Imagine there's this price level where if the price of Bitcoin or Ethereum ends up there when all these contracts expire, the most people possible lose money. That's the maximum pain point.
So it's the price that causes the most, well, pain.
Yeah, kinda. It's where the most people get burned. And get this, the market often tends to gravitate towards that point as the expiry date gets closer.
Why would it do that?
Well, there are these players called market makers. They're kind of like the referees of the financial world, They try to keep things running smoothly. And to minimize their own risk, they sometimes try to nudge the price towards that maximum pain point where, the most options contracts become worthless.
It's like they're trying to spread the pain around as much as possible.
In a way, yeah. It's all about balancing risk and minimizing their exposure.
So what are the maximum pain points we're looking at for Bitcoin and Ethereum? What numbers should we be keeping an eye on?
Right now, Bitcoin's sitting around $97,000. And for Ethereum, it's hovering around $3,500. Those are the levels where we might see the most fireworks.
Fireworks, huh? So basically you're saying we should brace ourselves for a potential crypto roller coaster ride.
I'd say that's a pretty accurate way to put it. We've got all these forces colliding. Tons of options contracts about to expire, some mixed signals from the put-call ratio, and these maximum pain points looming.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. But that's what makes the crypto world so exciting, right? It's unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen next.
True enough. So for our listeners out there, maybe those who are just starting to explore crypto, what should they be watching for in the coming days as these expiration dates get closer?
Well, I'd say definitely keep an eye on those maximum pain points. We might see the prices drift towards those levels as things heat up. But remember, the market doesn't always follow the script.
Right. There are always other things going on, news events, regulations changing, even just the overall mood of the investors. All of that plays a role.
Absolutely. The crypto market's like a living thing. It reacts to everything.
So the big question is, will Bitcoin and Ethereum dance to the tune of those maximum pain points? Or will other forces win out? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Thanks for breaking it all down for us. It's been fascinating.
Anytime. It's going to be an interesting week, that's for sure.
All right, folks, until next time, stay curious and remember, the crypto world waits for no one.
Happy trading.